Well, good morning, everybody. It's so good to see you on video today. Well, today is March 24th, 2025, and I hope you have a lovely day. Our text this morning that we're starting off in is 1 Samuel chapter 13, verses 15 and 16. So that's 1 Samuel chapter 13, verses 15 and 16. Grab your Bibles, grab your cup of coffee, and let's dive on in, okay? Here we go. The text says, "And Samuel arose and went up from Gilgal. The rest of the people went up after Saul to meet the army. And they went up from Gilgal to Gibeah of Benjamin. And Saul numbered the people who were with him, about 600 men. And Saul and Jonathan his son and the people who were present with them stayed in Geba of Benjamin. But the Philistines encamped at Michmash." Well, after Samuel delivered the devastating news that Saul's kingdom would not last, well, he left. And the weight of Saul's disobedience was already setting in. But there was still an immediate problem, an overwhelming Philistine army. So Saul's forces had dwindled to only about 600 men, a pitiful number, really, against such a mighty enemy. And the situation was dire. And the contrast between Saul's disobedience and God's ongoing sovereignty was becoming more and more evident. Now, though Saul had been unfaithful, God was still in control. And the Philistines gathered at Michmash, preparing for battle. Yet God was not finished with Israel. Now, Saul may have felt abandoned, but the reality was that his choices had placed him in his position. Now, even in times of failure, God's plans will not be thwarted. We need to realize that. You see, his purposes will still unfold, whether through Saul or through another person. So it's easy to feel overwhelmed, I think, when we face consequences of our own decisions. But even when we fail, God does not abandon his people. Saul's story really does warn us against disobedience, but it also reminds us that God's plans remain firm, that no failure is beyond his reach, and he is always working, even when we can't see the way forward. So if you're struggling with the past, you're struggling with past mistakes, don't let them define you. Rather, turn back to God. Seek his wisdom and trust that he is still at work in your life. God bless you. I hope you enjoy this day, and we'll look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow morning. Take care.